welcome to my channel, and for today's video I thought I would do a get ready with me / get to know me because this is my first YouTube video and I am so excited to finally be doing this because I literally have been contemplating for such a long time. But yeah, I thought that we could get ready together and answer some questions so you could get to know me a little bit better. So let's get started. Also, if I am like awkward or like have like awkward pauses, I am sorry, but I promise I will get used to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I have my makeup bag right here. She's literally huge. I love her. I got her off of Amazon and it's giving me Matilda Dürr vibes and I love it. It literally fits so much. So I have the questions written down here and I'll just go ahead and answer them so you can get to know me. So let's get started. So then I have my cute little clips right here. And I already did my skincare earlier in the morning, but I like to just freshen up with this Caudalie Beauty Elixir and just put it all over my face. And it smells so minty and fresh and I love it. It just like feels so good on the skin. Okay, so first I like to go ahead and start off with my eyebrows, and for that I use the Refy eyebrow gel just to go ahead and like flick them up to give me that laminated effect. And if any of you guys have been contemplating buying the Refy eyebrow gel, get it. It's really good. So for the first question is, what is your name? And my name is Chelsea Sandoval. Okay, quick side note, funny story about how I got my name. My mom actually heard it from Bill Clinton's daughter. She heard it on TV and she was just like, yep, that's gonna be my daughter's name, Chelsea. And for so long, I did not like my name. I don't know, like I just felt like my name didn't go with me. Also, for the longest time, I was just like, Mom, why didn't you give me a middle name? Like, and I remember when I was small, like if I wanted to change my name, I was just like, I want it to be Sophia. It just sounded so princessy to me and I'm just like, yeah, I want that to be my name. It's a funny story, to me at least. Okay, so now that I'm done like slicking up and getting the desired shape, I usually just go ahead and go with the brush side and just brush them down so they're not like too laminated, I guess. And this will make them look a little more natural. Okay, so now that I'm done getting the shape, I like to go in with the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen and just go ahead and fill in the sparse areas. So I'm done with the brows, and the next few questions go hand in hand, and they are, what is your birthday, what is your age, and what is your sign? So my birthday is March 20th, 1999, and that makes me 24 years old, which is literally crazy because I remember just turning 21 like at the start of the pandemic, so I can't believe that I'm 24. Like, that's insane to me. I don't want to get older. Anyways, so that makes me a Pisces. Also, if anyone cares, my sun is in Pisces, my moon is in Taurus, and my rising is in Capricorn. If that means anything to anyone, I am really into astrology, so I like looking into all that stuff. And I actually did like my birth chart and it just gave me like everything that I need to know. And I love it. Like, just finding out about your sign, like it's just like such like a girly thing to do, and I personally love it so much. Okay, so once I'm done with brows, I go ahead and move on with my eyes because I learned this from Juicy Jazz. She's on YouTube and she always does her eyes and her eyeliner before she does all her base. So in case if she has any fallout, she could just wipe it off. So that's usually what I do, and I don't do anything like super fancy. I just put on any brown shadow and just go ahead and put eyeliner. So I just do the Louise Eye Primer and just go ahead and put that over my lid. Also, let me know if the lighting or sound quality or just video quality in general is good. Once that is blended in, then I'll go in with the eyeshadow. Okay, but that's basically all I do, and if I'm feeling fancy, I'll go ahead and like darken it up a little bit. So I might just do that. So I'll just go ahead and get like a blending brush and just go ahead and with darker browns and just put that in the crease. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I like to go in and do some eyeliner, but I am also gonna do that off camera. I am so sorry, because if not, I would have to be like all up in here and just like, it would just look weird. So I'll get back to you. I'm back. They are definitely sisters, not twins. Don't look at them too closely, but yeah. After that, I go ahead and start doing my base, and for that, I prep my skin with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream and then the Say Super Glowy Gel. And I love these two together, but I got the mini sizes because this alone is super expensive. This little thing right here is $30. Excuse me. Okay, and moving on with the questions because I feel like I haven't been answering any. Are you going to school? And if you are, like, what are you doing? So yes, I am going to school. Actually, I graduated last year with my bachelor's in psychology, and right as I was about to finish, I decided to switch what I wanted to do, and I actually wanted to become a nurse. But I was already too far into my degree, like I was literally a year away from graduating, and I really didn't want to like switch my major. So I just decided to graduate with that. So right now I am working on my second bachelor's in nursing, and I am just taking my prereqs, and then once that is done I am going to apply to a nursing program. And I also plan to go ahead and get my master's in nursing so I could become a nurse practitioner, which means I have a lot of school ahead of me, and that stresses me out because I feel like I'm getting like old and time is running out, which is just like, it's just all in my head. Most of the time, like recently I started feeling like, what am I doing with my life? Like I feel like I'm like backtracking and I'm going back to school. Like I already have a degree, but I'm going back to get another one, and it's sometimes like hard because I just feel like I should have just started off with nursing as soon as I got into college, but I felt like I didn't know what I wanted to do. And honestly, college like was so hard, like going in, because I was alone and it was just like a whole new environment, and I was used to high school, and just going into college I was just like, it was very hard. I don't know if any of you guys ever feel that way. Like at first I wanted to be a pediatrician, so I went in as a bio major, but then once I was in it I was just like, I don't like that. I was like, I like psychology, so let me go ahead and do that. And I liked it for so long, and I was going to be a child psychologist, but I thought that that was going to be hard on me mentally. But like I said earlier, it felt like it was too late to just switch. So I was just like, let me just get my bachelor's in psych. And now we are here. I still do feel like I'm behind at times, but I'm always telling myself like, it's like, might as well do something while I'm getting older, if that makes sense. And if anyone else feels like they're like lost or they don't know what to do, like it's okay. Like I still feel that way to this day. And I think that's what your 20s are for, knowing and finding out like what you want to do. And I think it's okay to like make mistakes. But yeah, that was like a long rant. Next, I go in with the Rare Beauty skin tint, and then I go ahead and blend it out first with a brush and then with my sponge. So back to that rant. Just if you feel alone, know that it's okay. Know that there's people feeling the exact same way that you do. And that also brings me peace, because most of the time I am in my head and I feel like I am going through everything alone. But it's just like, that's not the case. Like I know there are other people that feel the way that I do. Oh, if the lighting looks weird, like I changed it a little bit, let me know if that looks okay. I hope it does, because if not, I'm not going to want to refilm this. Because one thing about me is that I am a perfectionist, and that is honestly my downfall. And I hate it, because if something isn't to my liking, or if it's not perfect, I redo it. And it's frustrating. It's annoying, honestly. Like I said, I go ahead and after I'm done blending with my brush, I just go ahead and press it into my skin with the sponge. And then after that, I go in with my Fit Me Concealer. So I just conceal my under eyes and just put it like anywhere else that I feel like I could use. And then I just go ahead and blend that out. Okay, and the next question is, do you have any pets? And I do. I recently adopted a kitty, and he is just so cute. So I am finished blending, so let me go get him so you guys could meet him. He is so cute. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and here he is. He is such a cute little orange kitty. So yeah, here he is, and he's so adorable. He's so cute. I love him. Say hi, Zuko. But yeah, his name is Zuko, and he's a cute little orange cat. He is 8 weeks, and a funny story about how he got his name. We actually found them, like him and his siblings, under my aunt's house, and there was like a bunch of them, and he was actually the meanest one out of the bunch. He did not want to come out, and poor little thing, he had an eye infection. So my cousin's fiance thought it would be funny to name him Zuko after Avatar, and it just fit like perfect with him. Like I love his name, it's so cute. Moving on, after I'm done with my concealer and my base, I like to go in with bronzer, and I use the Rare Beauty bronzing stick. Okay, so the next question is, what is your favorite color? And my favorite color is pink. Like any shade of baby pink I love. So once I am done blending, I like to go ahead and go in with blush, and for blush I use the Rare Beauty blush in Happy. So the next question is, what are your hobbies? Some of my hobbies are that I love to read. I also really love journaling and just like creating like cute little like spreads. More recently I started trying to get into baking, and I've been loving that. And along with some of my favorite hobbies, the next question is, what are your favorite books? And one thing about me, I love talking about books. I just love books. I love reading. But some of my favorite books are the Harry Potter series. That's just like so nostalgic to me because I've watched the movies growing up, so just like reading the book, I loved it. I also love the A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J Maas. I also love the Kingdom of the Wicked series, the last book. Chef's Kiss, I love. I also love the Shatter Me series. Oh my god, this cute book called You Deserve Each Other. That book was so cute and so romantic. I love rom-coms. Oh, recently I am getting into the Throne of Glass series and I've liked the 2 books so far. I am also getting into the Mortal Instruments series, like going into the whole world, and I've been loving those books that I've been reading so far. Yeah, I think those are my favorite books that I could think of on the spot right now. Now that I'm done blending that out, I go ahead and go in with powder. The next question is, what are your comfort movies or shows? And I have a lot. For shows, I love Criminal Minds, The Vampire Diaries, Pretty Little Liars, the Bridgerton series. I also love The Witcher. That's a good show. I think a new comfort one has been The Last of Us. That show destroyed me. I was literally sobbing and I want to rewatch it, but I'm just not ready yet. But as for favorite movies slash comfort movies, I love the Harry Potter movies. I love the Divergent movies. I love the Mortal Instruments movie. Way better than the show. I never watched the show. But yeah, those are the ones that I could think of like on the spot right now. Anyways, I was just right now going in with bronzer. Okay, and next question is, what do you like to do for self-care? And I feel like this is such like a fun question because I just love seeing what other people do for self-care. But for me personally, I love, like I said, I love journaling, so I do that. I also love to take a nice long bath. While I'm also doing that, I like to do like a face mask, just like relax, just like light a candle and watch like my comfort shows. I feel like that's like usually what I do for self-care. That's like the best like self-care type of night. Okay, next question is, who are your favorite artists? I love Harry Styles. I am a big Harry girly. I was also a big One Direction girl. I still am. I'm still waiting for a reunion. I also really love Ariana Grande, Olivia Rodrigo. I love Sabrina Carpenter. I've recently been getting into Gracie Abrams and Conan Gray, and they are so good. Love them. And going along with that, what's your current favorite song? And I feel like I've been obsessing over Confident by Justin Bieber. I've just been playing that song on repeat. And of course, I have to have on repeat Harry's House. Let me know which is your favorite song. I feel like for me is Matilda. I cried to that song listening to it for the first time. I also really love Satellite. I love Daylight. Okay, next question, which is my favorite question I think, is what made you want to start YouTube? Okay, so like I said in the beginning of the video, like I've always wanted to do YouTube. I feel like I've been wanting to do it since high school, but I was just always so scared to do it because I was just scared of like what people were gonna think. So I just pushed it off for such a long time, and I've just been like thinking about it ever since, and I've just never done it, and that has like made me kind of sad not doing it. So this year, like I just thought, why not try? Like I'll never know what comes out of it if I don't try. So yeah, I just thought like it's the perfect time to do it. For me, I feel like the most thing that I want to get out of it is just like connecting with people, because going to college, like I really didn't meet a lot of people, and I felt like I was always like alone. And I just think what is so amazing about like TikTok and YouTube is that it could provide a space like anyone could just go and just talk about the things that they love, the things that they get excited about, like with a whole bunch of people, and just creating connections. And I love that so much, and that's just what I want to do. So I feel like that like just also made me like push me to like actually want to start. And like I said, like I'll never know what could come out of it unless if I try, and if I don't, like I'm gonna be living in regret for the rest of my life. I have been for like the last few years, but it's just like I can't think about that. I can't think about the past, and like what I could do is just like start now. Like it's not too late for me to start now. Like better late than ever, you know? But yeah, that's what made me want to start, and I am so excited. Don't get me wrong, it's super scary, but I'm excited to finally be doing it. Okay, so after I'm done putting on mascara, I usually don't do this all the time, but I'm gonna go ahead and put on some eyelashes. I just use the Kiss Lash Adhesive. The next random little question is, what is your favorite food? I feel like you can never go wrong with pizza. Or ooh, I also love chicken parm, something that my mom makes. I love when she makes enchiladas de pollo. Those are so good. I love that. But yeah, those are some of my favorite foods. Okay, so I'm gonna let them dry for like a minute or so. But the next question is, what are some goals that you have for yourself? And I feel like this is such like a fun question. And at the beginning of the year, I had written them down. So let me just go over some of them. One goal is like, I want to start eating healthier. Another one is learning how to get out of my comfort zone, like trying new things. And I'm doing that by doing YouTube and TikTok. I also want to try to read 4 books per month. I want to try not to procrastinate. I also want to improve on my self-love and just loving myself more. Passing my classes, all of my prereqs to get into a good nursing program. But yeah, now that my eyelashes are done drying, I'm gonna go ahead and pop them on. So let me go ahead and get back to you. Okay, but I am done doing my eyelashes and I went to go in and fix up my hair. But the last question that I think I'm gonna answer for today is, what are 3 of your favorite things about yourself? And I feel like this is like such like a hard question to answer, and I feel like I never know what to say. But I think learning like self-love and just like improving that will like help me in the future whenever I'm asked this. I don't know. But what I could say right now is that I love that I am a very empathetic person. I also love that I am very compassionate, and I just feel like that makes me like a good listener and just a very understanding person when anyone's ever come to me to talk to me about their problems or like what they're feeling. And I also really love my smile. I feel like whenever I'm taking pictures, like how I look like when I'm smiling, I don't know. And I feel like my smile is like very inviting or welcoming. I don't know. But yeah, and the last step of my makeup is just doing my lips. So first I'm just gonna go ahead with the Summer Fridays lip balm in Cherry, and then I'm gonna top it off with Rare Beauty's lip gloss in Nearly Apricot. But yeah, this is the finished makeup look. This is usually what I wear when I'm going out. Recently, I haven't been wearing eyelashes, but today I just decided why not, and I feel like I always love how it just gives me like extra volume. Anyways, I feel like I've been talking your ear off, but if you have any other questions, go ahead and leave them down below and I'll go ahead and answer them. Hopefully you enjoyed, and like I said a million times in this video, I am so excited to finally be starting YouTube, and if you would love to stick around, please go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Also, before I go, I know that I'm going to upload on Sundays, but I also want to upload on Wednesdays, like book-related videos or like vlogs. Let me know if I should do that or make 2 separate channels. I'm leaning more to just doing it on one because I just want a platform like where I could post like everything that I love. So yeah, anyways, this video is getting too long. Bye!